Really excited to have all of you out here today at the Racine Southside Industrial Park. We've got some great news today. Before I jump into it, though, I do want to thank some people who were involved. Certainly Jim Palanek and Amy Connolly and the development team at the City of Racine need to be acknowledged. Also Jenny Trick and Laura Million from RCEDC who've helped us get here today. I want to acknowledge Brian O'Connell, the former City Development Director. I was on the RDA 11 years ago when we had the grand opening for this, and so he certainly did a lot of work to get this site ready years ago. Members of the Redevelopment Authority that are with us here today. We have several alders. I'm going to introduce Alder Tate II in just a minute, but I believe we also have Alder Coe, Alder Land, and Alder Jones. Did I get everybody? Did I miss everyone? Miss anyone? Okay, great. I also want to acknowledge that County Executive Jonathan Delagrave is here. Thank you, Jonathan, for being here. And then I want to thank some of the surrounding business and business leaders who are here. Tom Burke and Brian from Odine are here. Thanks very much. They'll have some new neighbors, so this will be good. Frank Bailey from Pioneer Products, Jeff Hoey, Ken Paulson, and Rob Stillman from Wisconsin Metal Products are all here. This is a nice industrial part of town that's going to have a new neighbor that we're here to announce. So today marks a very big announcement for the Southside Industrial Park. Today we are here to proudly announce the expansion of Jacquet to the Southside Industrial Park. They are going to build an $11 million facility on this site and acquire 10 acres of land of the Southside Industrial Park. It is great and fantastic news to have them here today. So let's give them a round of applause for their decision to be here. We're thrilled to be joined by Dan and his team of employees from Jacquet who joined us here today. And I just want to talk about the site a little bit. This is where I think a lot of people remember Jacobson Textron once being here. I had a summer job here a long time ago when it was still Jacobson, but this was a place for a long time where people got up and went to work every day. This is where things were built and people went to work. And I'm pleased to announce that with Jacquet's decision to invest $11 million here today, we're going to see a resurgence of that tradition where people build things here. And that industry grows here and that people work here. So we're so thrilled to have all of them here. Just some of the timeline, again, if you grew up here, you remember this being Jacobson or Jacobson Textron. The city acquired the land in 2004 and spent a good bit of effort remediating the land to make it available for redevelopment. In 2009, the site was ready for redevelopment, and through a lot of care and hard work, we are here today. So I want to really just thank everybody for being here. Again, it's an exciting time to be in Racine. It's great to see redevelopment happening and really focus on what Racine has historically done so well, which is to innovate and build things. And certainly with Jacquet's announcement today, it's certainly part of that tradition. The next person I want to introduce before we get to the folks at Jacquet is the Alder for the district, Alder John Tate II. John?
Well, so thank you, Mr. Mayor, for the introduction. Thank you all for being here, and thank you to Jacquet for once again choosing the 3rd District to expand your business. I grew up just several blocks in that direction on the south side of Racine, always wondering, because I'm a little younger than the mayor, what's going to go here? It was an empty space for a very large part of my childhood. And now I'm happy to say, because I constantly get questions even now, what's happening at the south side of Durand and DeKoven and Memorial? And now I finally get to say, you know, we're expanding industry again, we're expanding manufacturing, and the jobs that we used to have in Racine are once again going to be housed and based in the 3rd District of Racine, which is one of the larger industrial and commercial areas of the city. So I'm very excited to hear about the expansion. I'm very excited that Jacquet is choosing to stay in Racine in a time where we see so many corporations and businesses moving out of, you know, what we consider Rust Belt communities. You know, we're seeing also folks recognizing that this is a place where you want to do business. This is a place where there are hardworking people who want to serve their families and serve their community, and this is the time to start reinvesting in American jobs in American cities like Racine and like in the 3rd District. Just to our west over here, we have historic neighborhoods where people work and live because we had surrounding jobs. And once again, we're going to have that increasing again in the 3rd District. It's a very exciting time once again to have Jacquet expanding and actually being able to tell folks what's happening in the Southside Industrial Park, well, I have an answer for you now. So thanks again to Jacquet, and I'll now introduce our leader, and actually I'll turn it back over to the mayor to introduce representation from Jacquet. Thank you again.
Alder Tate, thank you very much. And again, I mean, the city's done a good bit of work with RCEDC and the county and other partners to bring us today, but ultimately the decision to expand and grow came down to a decision that Jacquet decided to make by being here today. So it is my pleasure to introduce our partner in this project, Dan Chatterton of Jacquet. Dan? Thank you.
Good morning to everybody. Thank you very much for coming. I'm Dan Chatterton, a manager and CEO of Jacquet Midwest. Today we stand here as a result of over a year's worth of work between Jacquet and the City of Racine. Many people were instrumental in getting us to this point, including Mayor Mason, the city development staff, the City Redevelopment Authority. In particular, I'd like to thank Laura Million of the RCEDC for all her hard work, advice, and direction that she's provided for me along the way. She's been extremely professional and patient, and we wouldn't be here today without that guidance. 13 years ago, Eric Jacquet came to the United States from France with a vision to expand the Jacquet brand into the U.S. market. I was fortunate enough to cross paths with Eric in that vision, and 11 years ago, Jacquet Midwest was born, providing stainless steel and nickel alloy processed parts for customers across the Midwest. Since then, Eric's support has not wavered, and he's allowed me to develop Jacquet Midwest into what it is today and what it will become in the future. Of course, none of this could have happened without the knowledge and dedication of the Jacquet Midwest employees that are standing around me today. Many of these people have been here since the beginning, since that first day when we came into an empty building, hooked up the first machine, and received the first plate of material. We stand here now at a new beginning, a new state-of-the-art facility and equipment to expand on that vision. The purchase of the 8 acres from the City of Racine will allow us to continue to grow here in Racine, starting with the construction of a 54,000 square foot manufacturing facility. Racine has been our home since that very first day back in 2007, and we're proud to be able to show that we're still dedicated to the City of Racine, the community and the people that live and work here. We expect to have and show the mutual support for many years to come with many more new and expanding projects. Thank you again to Mayor Mason, all the members of the City of Racine Press for being here today, and then once again the excellent employees of Jacquet Midwest. Today would not be possible without you. Thank you.
All right. With that, we've got a little sign to put up. So if you want to join us.